Have you ever wondered about the world of rhinos? The rhinoceros, affectionately known as the rhino, is a marvel of nature. This large mammal is an herbivore, meaning it sustains its great size purely on a diet of plants. And it's not just any ordinary mammal. The rhino, with its tough, thick skin and a horn or two on its snout, is a sight to behold. You might be surprised to learn that not all rhinos are the same. In fact, there are 5 main species of rhinoceroses that roam our world. The first 2 are the white rhino and the black rhino, found in Africa. Then we have the Indian rhino, which, as the name suggests, makes its home in India. The Javan rhino and the Sumatran rhino, on the other hand, are found in Indonesia. Each species is unique, with its own quirks and characteristics. For instance, the Indian rhino prides itself on its single horn, while the white rhino flaunts not 1 but 2 horns. These magnificent beasts have made homes in various habitats across the globe. They can be found leisurely grazing in grasslands, roaming the savannas, or taking refuge in dense forests. Rhinos have a particular fondness for mud holes, which serve as their personal day spas where they can cool off and protect their skin from pesky insects. So next time you see a rhino, try to guess what type it could be. Is it a solitary Indian rhino with its single horn, or perhaps a white rhino, known for being a bit more sociable and sporting 2 horns? Whatever the type, remember that each species plays a unique and important role in our world's diverse ecosystems. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights into the life and times of the remarkable rhinoceros. Rhinos are quite unique in their appearance, aren't they? Well, let's dive into their fascinating physical characteristics. Rhinos are known for their thick, armor-like skin. This skin acts as a protective shield and can be gray, brown, or even take on a pinkish hue. Isn't that interesting? But the most distinctive feature of a rhino is, without a doubt, its horn or horns. These are made of keratin, the same stuff that makes up your hair and nails. Some rhinos, like the Indian rhino, sport a single horn, while others, like the white rhino, boast 2. Now let's talk about where these magnificent creatures live. Rhinos are quite versatile and can be found in various habitats. They roam the grasslands, savannas, and even dense forests. But there's one thing they all have in common. Can you guess what it is? Yes, you're right. They all love a good mud hole. You see, mud holes are like a rhino's personal spa. They provide a cool retreat on a hot day and serve as a natural insect repellent, keeping bothersome bugs at bay. But it's not all relaxation for our rhino friends. Their habitats are constantly under threat due to human activities. Deforestation and encroachment into their territories are causing the loss of their natural homes. This is a major challenge for rhinos as they need large spaces to thrive. So next time you're imagining a rhino, picture it in its natural habitat, perhaps in a grassland, savanna, or dense forest. And don't forget about its favorite mud hole. Imagine a rhino cooling off in a mud hole on a hot day. Quite a sight, isn't it? Ever wondered what a rhino likes to eat or who they hang out with? Well, ponder no more. Rhinos are herbivores, which means they're all about that plant life. Their dinner plate mostly consists of grasses, leaves, and fruits. And they have wide mouths that are perfectly adapted for cropping grass, making mealtime a breeze. Now, let's talk about rhino social life. Rhinos can be solitary creatures, preferring their own company over others. But that's not always the case. Some rhinos, like the white rhino, enjoy the company of their own kind and can be found in small groups known as crashes or herds. So they can be quite the social butterflies when they want to be. It's fascinating, isn't it, to think that these massive creatures, known for their tough exterior, have such a gentle diet and can be so sociable. So, a rhino's dinner plate is full of greens and they can be quite the social animal too. What do you think a rhino uses its horns for? Contrary to some beliefs, rhinos don't use their horns for digging or fighting. These magnificent horns serve as a shield, a form of defense against predators. They also play a crucial role in establishing dominance during mating. But these very horns are a rhino's bane. Rhinos face serious threats from poaching, primarily because their horns are highly sought after in the illegal wildlife trade. Habitat loss is another grave concern as human activities continue to encroach upon their natural habitats. But it's not all doom and gloom. Many conservation efforts are underway to protect and save these wonderful beasts from extinction. From anti-poaching patrols to establishing protected areas and raising awareness, people around the world are stepping up to ensure that rhinos continue to roam our planet for generations to come. Let's hope the efforts to save these magnificent creatures are successful. Did you know rhinos have an excellent sense of smell? Despite their size and strength, rhinos don't rely on their eyesight. In fact, they have rather poor vision. However, they more than make up for it with their keen sense of smell and sharp hearing. They can detect scents from miles away, helping them find food and avoid danger. Now let's talk about how baby rhinos come into the world. The journey starts with a long wait. Female rhinos carry their babies for about 15 to 16 months before giving birth. That's even longer than elephants. And usually it's just one baby at a time, known as a calf. And talk about strong mama love. Rhino mothers are known for their strong maternal instincts. They care for their calves diligently, protecting them from predators and teaching them how to survive in the wild. So rhinos may not see very well, but they sure can smell and hear you coming.